Hello, this is Tim Hellman.
And this is Jamison Challeen.
And this is Movie Talk. Today we're going to review the movie Disconnect. Disconnect is a dramatic thriller about the effects of the modern internet age and communication technology in general. It focuses on about a dozen different individuals in multiple intersecting stories, similar to Crash in narrative style. It stars an ensemble cast including Jason Bateman, Hope Davis, Frank Grillo, Andrea Riseborough, Max Thierrett, Alexander Skarsgård, Paula Patton, Michael Nyqvist, Jonah Bobo, and Colin Ford. It tells stories about internet bullies harassing an outcast online, a lawyer father who has to piece together how his son was harmed, a couple duped by identity theft, and the ex-cop private investigator working their case while also dealing with his bully son, and also a reporter developing a story on an underage porn site that begins a relationship with a 17-year-old pornographic performer. It was written by Andrew Stern and directed by Henry Alex Rubin, who also directed the acclaimed 2005 documentary Murderball.
Well, I'm not really much in for dramas normally, but I thought it was a really great movie, really well crafted. Of course, the acting was brilliant.
Jason Bateman was great.
Oh, I love Jason Bateman. Well, pretty much anything he's in. But
I think it's his first all-out dramatic role.
It is a dark story, but I think it's a movie that everybody should see. If you have children who are on the internet at any point, they should see this. If you are ever on the internet, you should see this.
And the parents should see it though to see what the kids are doing.
Absolutely, the internet is a wonderful, wonderful, magical tool.
Yeah.
I mean, it can do a lot for us, but it's also a huge, dangerous trap. Mm-hmm. But this movie shows a lot of the other aspect. It talks about bullying.
Yeah, that was my favorite storyline.
Yeah, well, Jason Bateman was really powerful. The cop was really powerful. Mm-hmm. It was hard to tell if you were going to like him or not, but overall, you're like, I do like you. He's got his own issues. That's what I really like. None of these guys are clean cut, good guys, bad guys.
No,
they're all shades of gray.
It's a real strong morality tale, and everyone's doing some questionable things in it.
It is a powerful movie. It is, I think, important for people to see. It's done in a dramatic way, but it's not like, sometimes you watch a drama movie and you're like, did the writer just hate this person? Did the writer just sit down and go like, okay, what can I do to this character today? Mm-hmm. I didn't get that. I got that almost everything was genuine. Almost all the reactions were genuine, like the people who were scammed. Yeah. Their reaction, everyone was so genuine, and the reactions were beautiful. I'm not really into dramas, but that's one of the best ones I've seen.
Have you ever been bullied? Were you ever bullied in school?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was a poor kid.
I was a really poor kid.
Okay, so you know that doesn't help. I was a weird kid.
I was a weird kid.
That doesn't help. I wasn't really good on my hygiene, and I had some mental problems. So yeah, I got bullied to a certain degree, but because of my violent reactions that I used to have, I didn't get bullied as much.
I was going to say earlier, you also liked that they represented the bullies side of it too. I mean,
yes. Oh yeah.
It didn't defend their actions at all, but it showed that they were good people too. Basically.
Yeah, they got caught into a situation. So that I appreciate that side of it.
Lifestyle because of the way they had been treated in life, I think.
Yeah, and they didn't vilify them necessarily. I mean, they did bad things, but they kind of showed.
They're still really relatable too.
Yeah, very relatable. And they showed the build up of that, and I think that's important to show that bullies can get caught in a situation that they don't know how to get out of as well. And the truth is that most bullies are the unhappiest. Mm-hmm. That's why they have to do that. Mm-hmm. Happy people cannot bully other people. It's impossible. If you're a genuinely, truly happy person, you cannot bully another person. There's no way to do that if you're a genuinely happy person. Because if you're genuinely happy, there's nothing to gain from any kind of dominance over another person. Mm-hmm. If I was going to rate the movie, it takes a ding because it's a drama, so I don't want to take that out of it.
Yeah.
if I liked dramas,
Mhm.
I would give this movie a 5 out of 5.
But what
I
do you
see
give
nothing
it?
wrong with that movie. Not the performances, not the directing, not the acting. Everything about that movie was solid.
What are you
It's a
giving
great
it?
movie. I'm going to give it a 4.5.
4.5.
Just because I don't like the drama part.
Mhm.
But other than that, I would give it a 5. If
And
you
my-
like dramas, I say 5.
I think it might take itself a little too seriously, actually, but because there's like almost no comedy in it or anything.
Yeah.
But I still give it a 5. It's one of my favorite movies of the year, just because it was really impactful for me.
Yeah. That's a movie that everybody in this day and age should see.
Mhm.
They should see with their kids. And I don't normally say that. You know,
Yeah.
watch all the reviews. I've never said that. But this
Mhm.
is one of those movies that it highlights the dangers without being fearful. It gives you some ideas of avoidance patterns and some ideas to steer clear of those kind of things as best you
And what
can.
to watch out for with your kids.
Yeah. I think they hit just about every people you have living in
Someone to relate
today's
to
world.
for everyone, pretty much.
Yeah, you've got poor people, you've got rich people, you've got people pursuing careers, you've got people maybe not paying attention to the things that are the most valuable in their life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
Jason Bateman's character.
yeah, Jason Bateman's character, and
Um,
you know he receives almost a divine punishment
Mhm.
for that,
Uh-huh.
and it wasn't his fault as a character, but you know.
He made the same mistakes a lot of us do.
Yeah, I feel like if he wasn't as detached as he was with his child, maybe that situation would have been different.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so if maybe someone is maybe focusing too much, because nobody on their deathbed has ever been like, oh, I wish I had spent more time in the office. I wish I had worked more.
Uh-huh.
No one ever says that. No one ever says, boy, I wish I had made more money. You
Yeah.
know, it's boy, I wish I had spent more time with my
yeah.
family. I wish I had climbed this mountain. I wish that, you know, I had told so-and-so I loved them while they were still alive or whatever.
Mhm.
And this is one of those movies that I think helps show characters
Thanks
being
a lot.
refocused
Right.
intensely on what was important. And his character gets that in the movie. There's a moment where he gets it. He says, everything I love is in this
This
room.
room, yeah.
And that moment, that was the most touching moment of the movie to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
It got a little
That-
dusty
that
in the
hug
room,
felt
if
right.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I always do act it up a
Very
bit.
believable.